welcome back to my YouTube channel. What is wrong with my voice? My name is Bintasma. If you are new on my channel, if today is your first time of seeing my pretty face, my name is Bintasma. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel and be part of this family. You can as well follow me up on my Instagram, my TikTok page, and my Facebook page. So guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about ovarian cyst and fibroid. I have been throwing some words about ovarian cyst in few of my vlogs. I've not really had the time to sit down to tell you guys what I went through, how ovarian cyst almost ruined my life and my face. I had ovarian cyst surgery. I've been looking for the perfect time to sit down to make this video and to explain to you guys what I went through because of ovarian cyst and fibroid. It all started when I moved down to South Cyprus. My face changed from being a pretty girl to something I can't even explain to you guys on this video. I am going to throw some videos and some pictures for you guys to see what I went through because of ovarian cyst. I moved down to Cyprus. The first thing I noticed about my face, it was breaking out all of a sudden for no reason. But I was not even concerned about that. I'm like, okay, because I just came to Cyprus, it might be because of change of environment, something like that. I never really had a breakout in my whole life. When I see my cousin with pimples, do you know what I tell her? Oh my God, these pimples, he fits you well. Yeah, and she gets very upset whenever I tell her something like that. She always get these pimples, like she always have this one pimples that comes out from her face whenever she wants to see her period, and the pimples look very sexy on her face. So whenever she have these pimples, I'm like, oh, these pimples, it just fits you. I wish I can have something like this. That was my mentality then. So I moved down to Cyprus. The first thing I did was to go to hospital, was to look for a good hospital that would handle the issues I have with my back. If you guys remembered, I had a problem with my spinal cord. Like I went to Nigeria for a visit. I got to Nigeria, something else happened to me, and I ended up spending almost 3 years in Nigeria because of back problem. I was not sick. I only traveled to Nigeria just for a visit, and I ended up being stuck in Nigeria because of sickness. I spent almost 3 years in Nigeria trying some medications, traveling from one state to another just to be alive, just for me not to die because of back problem. So when I came to Cyprus, the first thing I did was to look for a better doctor, orthopedic doctor, and I asked a few of my colleagues at work, and they told me, oh, if you go to this hospital, they are very good, blah blah blah. So I booked an appointment and I saw this orthopedic doctor. I explained everything to him. I gave him my history from my previous hospital and my disc. Yeah, a disc, that's what they call it, a CD. Yeah, CD. I gave it to him and he played it, and he's like, okay, there's no need for this, it's better for we to just start afresh. So he said I need to do another new x-ray. I did an x-ray and he placed me on physiotherapy. Every week I go for my physiotherapy. Sometimes I go 2 or 3 times in a week, and the place I live was very far from the hospital. And another thing was he placed me on medication. I explained to him before. If you guys remembered, I make a video about what happened to me in Nigeria, and I reviewed everything I went through and the pains I was going through on that video. Check my playlist, is there. About my spinal cord is there. And I told him in Nigeria I consumed a lot of diclofenac. Is that what they call it? I don't know. I consumed a lot of medication. They affected my stomach. If somebody would tell me, Binta, you are going to be a mother one day, I would tell that person, like, shut up. I would tell the person, shut up. Because of the medication they gave me at the hospital in Benin, government hospital in Benin, I was not even expecting myself to be a mother one day. If somebody would tell me, you will have a child, I would tell that person, like, shut up. Those medications affected me physically, they affected me mentally, they affected my belly, they almost destroyed my my intestine. I told my mom one day, if I no born, no verse for me, because me, I am just trying to see what will work for me. I just want to be okay because of the spinal cord problem, the back problem I was having then. So any medication they give me, I don't have choice. I just take it. It got to a point where I wasn't able to poo because of medication. The medications they gave me actually blocked my poo. Sometimes I stay for 2 weeks, 3 weeks without poo, and this thing, like, the thing go dey disturb me. I can't. There is no amount of purge medication I will take that will make me to poo. There is nothing I will take that will make me to poo because of the medications they were giving me. Nigeria hospital, especially that UBTH, you guys need to be very, very careful if you are going there for health, especially this orthopedic department. They just give you anything. They don't care. Those medications affected my whole system. Yeah, this is just the truth. I am just being honest with you guys. Yeah, this is it. If you watch my video, I recorded all my medications, the medications I consumed in Nigeria, and everybody was shouting on the comment section. I am going to look for that video and put it on my description box. You guys can just go ahead and check it out. So I explained everything to this doctor. If you are going to see a doctor, make sure you explain your medical history to them. I explained everything to him. Then he just decided, okay, this is what I will put you, this is the kind of medication I will place you on, this is what I will give you. And yeah, all the medications they gave me, I did not see any side effect. They actually helped me a little bit. So I did the physiotherapy, there was no changes. I was still working and I kept complaining about my back problem at work. It got to a point and the doctor decided that I will go for MRI scan. So I booked an appointment and went for the MRI scan, and they told me they will call me when my report is ready. So after 2 days, they called me that my report was ready. I came back to the hospital, I picked up my report and I took it back to my doctor, the orthopedic doctor. That was how my life changed. And during this whole process, my skin was already breaking out so bad. Like, I bought a lot of medications. My face was breaking out. It started from this. From one stage to another. I tried a lot of products. Imagine me that tell people how to take care of their skin, how to treat their face. I ended up having this kind of horrible face. In a restaurant, anybody that comes to the restaurant, the first thing they look at is my face. I became very, very insecure about my face. From one stage to another, it kept getting worse. My acne, I just didn't even know where the problems were coming from. When I took the MRI report to my orthopedic doctor, the doctor was just shaking his head. He was like this, he was like this. The next thing he said was, take this report to gynecologist, tell him to attend to you very, very fast. And he wrote a note in Greek, and He directed me to the gynecologist office. I got there, I saw the secretary. I thought gynecologist was a name of a person. That was the first time in my whole life I've heard the name gynecologist. I don't know their job. Like, I am not a doctor. I don't go to hospital to go and be looking for gynecologist. I thought it was somebody's name. Yeah. So I got there, I saw this lady. I'm like, I am looking for gynecologist. They told me to come to this floor. Who is gynecologist? The lady was like, oh, I am the secretary to this gynecologist. It's busy, and you need to wait because you don't have an appointment. I remember the orthopedic doctor telling me, you don't have an appointment, you don't need to have an appointment right now before you see this doctor because it's very, very important. Then he said, when you get there, show them this little paper that I gave you. Then I showed the secretary the little paper the orthopedic doctor gave me, and she just stood up. Like, I thought the orthopedic doctor wanted the gynecologist doctor to review my back problem. I got there and the lady took the paper from me and my report. He went straight to one office, and she came out to call me. She's like, hey, my friend, follow me, follow me, follow me. I followed her. So we got to the office and the doctor was already reading the report, and he's like, the secretary left, and he's like, go to that bed and take off your pants. I'm like, this person demand, what thing they happen? Why I can't take off my pants for your office? He locked the door. I mean, are you the gynecologist? He said, yes. I greeted him. He said, go to that bed and take off your clothes and open your leg. I'm like, what are you talking about? I should take off my clothes. The first thing that came to my head was, what did this man want to do with me for here? This man want to sleep with me. You want to, like, what thing did happen? He said, do what I said. I'm like, what are you talking about? I have a spinal cord problem. I went to see my orthopedic doctor, and he said I should go to gynecologist office. So why are you telling me to lie down on this bed to take off my pants? He said, yes, this is what I want you to do. You know, there are some doctors, when you go to their office, even if you don't even have an idea of what you are going there to do, they tell you welcome. They explain to you, okay, my job is this. I am going to check you from your back, or I am going to check you from your ass. I am going to take your blood. No, this doctor was not like that. He just didn't even explain anything to me. He was like, oh, go to this bed and take off your pants and wait for me. You know, as a Nigerian girl now, the first thing will just come my mind now, you want to sleep with me, you want to knock me, what thing you want to use my toto do? That was the first thing that came to my mind, and I couldn't lose my mind for the doctor's office. He kept telling me the same thing. Okay, what? I thought I came here for you to check my back. He said, I am not orthopedic doctor. I do not have any business to do with your back. My job is gynecologist, and I am going to do the work of gynecologist for you right now because I have other patients waiting for me outside. You don't have an appointment. This is very, very serious. You need to lie down there for me to check your body. I'm like, my head couldn't script. Like, what is he talking about? I said, can you just explain to me what the problem is? He said, oh, you don't know what is going on? I said, no. My orthopedic doctor just gave me this report. He said, you need to see a gynecologist. It's very, very important. It's very, very urgent. And I came to your office. You are telling me to lie down. He said, okay, let me explain to you, my friend. There is something very, very serious in your stomach, and I need to check it. And I'm like, in my stomach? He said, yes, it's very, very urgent, and I need to check it right now to know what to do. I said, in my stomach? He said, yes. My eye come clear, and the doctor was looking at me. It's like, this lady don't even know the meaning of gynecologist. And he later explained to me, oh, I am a gynecologist. I am the one responsible for pregnant women, for people that have problem with their stomach. If you have this, I check this, and the major reason why you came here is because of the MRI you did. And he said the MRI scan you did, the machine saw something in your body which is very, very urgent that I need to attend to very, very fast. It's an emergency something, he told me. I said, the MRI machine? I said, what is it? This thing is called ovarian cyst. Ovarian cyst? What is ovarian cyst? He tried to explain to me. I have never heard of that before. I have never heard anything called ovarian cyst in my whole life, even gynecologist. I'm like, okay, if you find something in my stomach, why do you want to check from my vagina? Why don't you check from my stomach? You can put the machine in my stomach to check. And he said, no, I want to check from inside. I am going to put something inside your vagina to check it. And he said, you are wasting my time. I have other patients waiting for me. You are wasting my time. Go there and lie down. See me when I don't know anything. I can't do strong head for doctor office. And later I took off my clothes and I opened my leg. Wow. This doctor brought out a stick and just put the stick and lotion inside my vagina. Boom. And then he's like, oh, this thing is 5 meter or 5 centimeter. I don't know how he explained it that day. Oh, this one is like this. Oh, you have a fibroid. I just saw it now. You have ovarian cyst and also you have a fibroid. And he said, stand up, stand up, stand up. I need to ask you some questions. How come about this? Like, you have something like this and you never bother to come to the hospital for a surgery or something? I'm like, I am just finding out about this like right now. I don't even know the meaning of ovarian cyst. I heard about fibroid. Like I see people talk about fibroid. If somebody would tell me, Binta, you will have fibroid, I will tell the person, waka. Yeah, this doctor told me you have a fibroid. Mind you, I went to hospital in Benin for more than 2 years. Nobody told me about this fibroid and ovarian cyst. They never even bothered to make proper examination for me in Benin hospital. So these doctors, they explained everything to me, and the doctor was like, okay, now we need to book an appointment for you to do surgery. Surgery? He said, yeah. I said, I'm not going to do surgery. I am not going to tamper with my stomach because I want to have kids. I don't even have a boyfriend then. I told him, you want to place me on surgery? He said, yes. I said, I don't want to do surgery because I don't want to tamper with my belly. I want to have kids. I don't want you to operate on my stomach, and at the end of the day, I will start having problem. Because I remember what happened to somebody I knew. Until now, the person, she is still struggling to get pregnant because of stomach surgery. And I just stood up. I said, I am going home. He said, no, you need to tell me, like, when do you want to come to the hospital? The more you leave it, the more it will get worse, and the thing will continue to get big. So I said, okay, I will get back to you. And he said, okay. I asked him, is there any medication I can take? He said, this one is out of medication. There's nothing you can take right now. There's no medication you can take that will stop this thing, because we already passed the stage of medication. This is what he told me. I never had a problem with my stomach. Like, I never even sick or complained about my stomach. The only time I complained about my stomach was when I was taking a treatment in Nigeria, in this government hospital. Really, I don't even know if it's because of the medications I consume in Nigeria that resolved to this ovarian cyst. I don't know. Like, I don't really know. I knew in Nigeria, I complained about the medications they gave me at the hospital, how they harm my stomach. So now I told him I need to think about it. The doctor told me, I'm going to make another appointment for you. I want to see you when you are on your period. So he asked me, when was the last time you saw your period and when is your next period? I told him. So during my period, I went back to the hospital. He checked me again. The ovarian cyst was still there. It was getting big. And he said, okay, I am going to monitor you again. He gave me another appointment. Mind you, when I got home, I called my family and I told them the situation. My mom, she's this kind of a person. My mom believes, say, her prayer go feel wake dead person. My mom told me, you will not have a surgery. I will not support it. The God that I serve will not allow my daughter Binta to have a surgery. Binta, you are here in Jesus' name. My mom, she can't do fasting and prayer, say ovarian cyst, make it disappear from my belly. She was praying, she was doing fasting and prayer. She wants the ovarian cyst and the fibroid to disappear from my stomach. My mom, she have this faith, like her prayer can move mountain. You tell my mom this thing is like this. Oh, I have faith in God. The God that I serve will not allow this thing to be like this. She told me, you will not have a surgery. She kept praying for me. She kept doing fasting and prayers. I reached out to my sisters. I explained everything to them. They said, no, you are not going to have a surgery. Then my elder sister, I actually calmed down to explain everything to my elder sister. I sent my results to her and she went through it. Then we decided to even check what ovarian cyst was. Ovarian cyst is a bag, a sac filled with hair and teeth and some other things is in my stomach. How did I end up with this stuff? What took me to hospital was back problem, was orthopedic problem. Now what I am hearing is you have ovarian cyst and fibroid. Then I went back to see my orthopedic doctor. You know what he told me? This ovarian cyst is more important right now than this back problem. You can manage this back, and he assured me we are not going to operate your back. It has not gotten to that stage for you to operate on your back. So you are going to manage it with medication. But this ovarian cyst is more important. You need to take it serious. My doctor, this gynecologist doctor, I went to his office. This doctor tried to convince me. And I told him, my parents, they don't want me to do this. My family, they don't support it. He said, this is your life. Wake up, girl, wake up. What is your problem? This is your life. If you die today, what is going to happen? You need to do a surgery as soon as possible. You are talking about having a baby. You cannot get pregnant if you have ovarian cyst and fibroid in your system. This ovarian cyst is getting big and the fibroid is growing very fast. How can you have a baby? You can't even get pregnant with this kind of problem. Like, I had a lot of problems. All because I traveled down to Nigeria. I went to Nigeria. I was stuck there with sickness. From this sickness to another sickness. From one problem to another. It got to a point where I told my mom, I am the only bad child you have in that family. That is exactly what I told my mom. I said, no, now only me the sick. Now only me, my mama, they run up and down from one hospital, from one traditional medication. I went to a lot of traditional places just to get medication to treat my back. I went to Agbo, I went to Asaba, I went to these different places in Nigeria just for me to get help because of the problem I was facing in Nigeria, because of the sickness. Yeah. As I talk to you guys right now, I cannot travel to Nigeria except I want to go to Nigeria with strong head. My mom, she doesn't even want me to come to Nigeria at all. Anytime I talk about it, mom say, I will come Nigeria, come visit you, stay where you are. Did you forget what happened to you when you came to Nigeria? Did you remember how many years you spent in Nigeria? Like, you almost lost your life. You came to Nigeria with your two legs and you got stuck in Nigeria, from one hospital to another, from one state to another, looking for solution just for me to get better. I was battling with my life in Nigeria. I became very, very tiny. People come, they say, this person gets HIV, this person don't from abroad, come Nigeria, come. You no get wetin I know here. You no get wetin I know here. As I come dey tiny, I be like broom. Breeze go even dey blow me during harmattan period, and like so breeze go dey carry me dey waka, go dey blow me. So I try to convince my family. They insist, like, you are not going to have a surgery. This doctor was very, very concerned about me. He's a doctor. He knew something was not right, and he tried to convince me. I told my doctor I want to have kids first before I would think about doing this surgery. The man was laughing at me like, this girl, she's a dummy. How can you get pregnant if you have this kind of stuff in your stomach? It's not possible. I am trying to save your life. You know, when you are trying to, when a doctor is trying to save you and you are doing strong head, you are trying to prove a point, like you know better than the doctor. That was the situation between me and this doctor. Then the doctor tried to convince me, and I told him, okay, I am ready now, let's book an appointment. This whole thing started around September, and I told him, okay, let's book an appointment to make this surgery in November. 3 days to my appointment, this doctor, he called me to remind me that I will be coming to hospital the next day for them to admit me so that I can have the surgery the 3rd day. They called me. I refused to pick their call. I said, I don't want to pick. I don't want to make surgery. I was using them to do jeje. Oh, hello. I am a secretary from Dr. Gynecologist. Your surgeries. You need to come to hospital tomorrow for admission to do the necessary things. I just ended the call and I blocked their number. Yeah, I remember I blocked their number. And what happened was the ovarian cyst was affecting me physically, was affecting my face. My face became very, very bad. There is no product I did not buy in Cyprus. There's this pharmacy in my junction that I always go to. asked them about what I can use to clear the acne I have on my face. They gave me everything that has to do with acne in their shop. Today I will go, I will buy something, I use it for 1 week, no changes, I go again, they give me another one, I go again. They kept telling me, you need to see a doctor or you need to see a dermatologist. I'm like, okay, I treat my face this way before. When I have a problem, I go to pharmacy, I buy something to clear my face. That pharmacy, they became very tired of my face. Like, I was going there almost every week. They became very tired. From job, I would go to pharmacy, from job, like different pharmacy. It got to a point, the pharmacy in my junction, whenever I go there, the woman would just be like, wow, something like, oh, this girl don't come again with her wahala and her face problem. If you go to my toilet, then the cupboard I have in my toilet was filled up because of acne products. I have acne face wash from different brand, different companies, acne cream, a lot of stuff for acne that I bought. None of them work for me. So after going through this whole process, me trying to clear my face, I remember I asked my doctor, why is my face breaking out? Is it because of the ovarian cyst? He clearly told me no, it's not because of the ovarian cyst. Then I went to another private hospital to check if the cyst was still there. They told me yes, it's getting big. Now the cyst is around 7 something, maybe 8 centimeters. I don't know what they said. I can't remember. I remember I went to 2 private hospitals just to confirm what this other doctor was telling me about the cyst, and they all told me the same thing. The only thing they did not tell me was the cause of my acne, the cause of my breakout. From this breakout to this, from this to this. I was working in a restaurant, like everyone is looking at my face. Anybody that comes around, the first thing they see, the first thing they notice is my face. I became very, very ashamed and very insecure of my face. And I added a little weight because of this whole thing. So now what happened? I decided to reach out to my love, Julia. Another one again. Another one again. Julia saved my life from ovarian cyst. I am going to explain to you guys right now how Julia came into this picture. She's a YouTuber, a friend I have never met physical, but she is like a sister to me. Julia, I love you so much. If you have a friend like Julia in your life, you don't have a problem. If I have someone like Julia here in Cyprus, I will not sit down and be crying every day. I don't have my family members around me. I don't see her as a friend. I see Julia as a sister. I have never met this lady physical. We met through YouTube. We get to know each other through YouTube. She's been there for me through ups and downs. If I have a problem like this, the first person I reach out to, especially if I have a problem on YouTube, she's the first person I reach out to. She's been there for me. Julia will advise me. There are times where I will tell Julia, I don't want to do YouTube again. I am tired of YouTube because I cannot spend my whole time to record the video, and at the end of the month I will be getting $30. Not at the end of the month, like 3 months. It take me how many months just for me to get $50 on YouTube, because my old channel were demonetized when I traveled down to Nigeria. When I said a lot of things happened to me in Nigeria, I was serious. I have more than 100,000 subscribers on my old YouTube channel. This is not my main channel. This is a backup channel. My main channel, I have more than 100,000 subscribers. Like if I drop video like this within 24 hours, you see 6,000 views, you see 10,000 views, you see 30,000, 50,000 views on my old YouTube channel. I got to Nigeria, immediately I landed in Nigeria, my channel were demonetized and everything. Julia told me, you are not going to give up. You need to start afresh. She was actually the one that advised me to create this channel as a backup channel. She told me then, babe, you need to get a backup channel. I said, no, this is my other channel, so it just do okay. I dey get views, I dey get subscribers, everything they go, I dey get better money for that channel. She said, no, anything can happen tomorrow. At least you will get another backup. So I can create this channel, and trust me, Julia, you are the best. If I don't get this channel, then I for still there for square one, they find 1,000 subscribers. She was the one that advised me, and I opened this channel because of her advice. I wasn't able to meet up with her in Nigeria. She wanted us to meet, but she just did not understand what I was going through in Nigeria. I was sick and I could not meet up. I could not even do anything in Nigeria. So Julia, I love you so much. Like, I have your matter day, I have you here. If I want to give up on something, she always have this way of bringing me up. She dey give me these vibes. She dey give me this energy. Yes, I wish I have somebody like Julia here in Cyprus. I don't think I will have postpartum depression after having my child. I swear to God. She no dey judge person like my useless friends when dey Cyprus here, my jeje friends. She no dey judge person. My friends here, they contributed to my depression. Yeah, there are some people you are not supposed to reach out to. People you see as friends, and when you have a problem, you reach out to them, they make it worse. These are the kind of friends I have in Cyprus, and I just cut them off this year. And if I still have you on my list, if you do anyhow, if I am tired of your behavior, I will still cut you off. I would rather remain friendless than for me to surround myself with negative people. I reached out to Julia. I said, Julia, see wetin I dey go through. I have tried a lot of products. She's a nurse. Check her out. She's a YouTuber. This is her YouTube name. So I reached out to her. I said, Julia, this is what I am going through. See your friend. See my face. Wetin dey happen? I don't know. She said, what is this? I said, I don't know how come about this. I have tried a lot of products. She recommended some products for me to buy, and I bought those products. Nothing worked for me. I spent more than 1,500 euros just for me to treat my face. Nothing worked for me. This acne and pimples, they kept coming out every day, new ones. All these videos that you guys saw, I was actually wearing foundation. Even with the foundation and with my makeup, they were still out. Imagine me not even wearing makeup at all. I go wear makeup, my makeup will come break. Everything will just rough for my face because I was very shy. So Julia told me, no, there is a problem somewhere. You cannot try all these products and at the end of the day, you still have something like this. I said, babe, I have been battling with this acne and pimples. Like, I have never had this kind of breakout in my whole life. She said, something is wrong somewhere. She's a nurse, like I said. She said, something is wrong somewhere. There has to be a reason why you have this acne and why you are treating the acne and pimples, and they refuse to go. Do you know what Julia said? She said, babe, you sure say you don't get cysts? Are you sure you don't have ovarian cyst? Mind you, I did not even tell Julia that I have ovarian cyst, and the doctor, he want me to come for surgery, and I told the doctor no. Like, I can't they use the doctor, the dreambo. I can't they block their number. Any numbers they call me with, I block the number. Anytime they call me and I see this hospital, blah, 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 I'll just end the call and I will block the number. When Julia said, are you sure you don't have cyst? I just shake like this for bed. I remember I was on my bed that day when I chatted her. The thing just ring for my brain. How Julia no say I get cyst? She's a nurse. So obviously, the reason why I have this breakout is because of ovarian cyst. And I asked my doctor, he told me no, ovarian cyst has nothing to do with your face. I went to 3 private hospitals. Oh, my leg. My leg. 1 minute. I went to 3 private hospitals. They told me the same thing. They said ovarian cyst and fibroid, they have nothing to do with your face. You have a breakout and we don't know why you have a breakout. Julia explained to me the only thing that will make you to have this kind of problem, this kind of breakout, is ovarian cyst. I want you to go to hospital, go and check if you have ovarian cyst. And I told Julia, I get ovarian cyst too. They tell me say I get ovarian cyst since September. They told me around 2022, and I think we were already in 2023. I don't remember the day I wrote Julia. I said, they told me this thing that was 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I don't think I'm serious. Julia said, this thing is very bad something, no. It's a very bad sickness. You don't take it serious? They told you have a cyst? What are you waiting for? She explained everything about cyst to me like it's a very dangerous something. You can't get pregnant when you have this problem. She explained everything to me. That mentality of I don't want to do this thing, everything just wipe off my head. I told her, they actually fixed a date for my surgery. I refused to go. She said, Jesus Christ, babe, you need to go operate this thing. She encouraged me. I was very scared. She said, this thing is not going to be more than 1 day. when you go there, they do this, the surgery don't finish now, you no go waste time. The next day, they will discharge you. You are not going to spend 1 week at the hospital. You are not going to spend 3 days at the hospital, or maybe 2 weeks at the hospital. If you do your surgery today, the next day, they will tell you to go home. That was how my energy just stands. Like, Julia, I love you. So I was afraid, like, okay, if I had the surgery, it means I'm going to stay home for 1 month without going to job. I am going to lose salary. How will I be able to pay my bills? Blah, blah, blah. Immediately, she told me, you can actually go back home after the surgery the next day. I said, okay, if I can go back home the next day, that means after 1 week, I can resume back. Like, I can go back to my job after 1 week. So I went back to the hospital. I got there. The doctor just the verse, like, this girl just they use us, they do jeje. This surgery is for free. Una don't ever see that kind of stupid mentality before. Have you guys ever seen, like, you are trying to help somebody for free and the person is the one doing shakara? I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. So I went there and I told them, okay, book an appointment for me. I am ready for the surgery. Before I went to see my doctor to tell them to rebook another appointment for me, I told them I want to check the ovarian cyst again. I want to know the size of the ovarian cyst. And before then, I was praying along with Pastor Jerry, because my mom, she insists, she doesn't want me to do this surgery. She told me, you have to pray. I followed Pastor Jerry every morning. I prayed. I do fasting and prayer every morning like this. My phone will be with me. I am praying along with Pastor Jerry. There was this particular day Pastor Jerry mentioned my case. Pastor Jerry was like, oh, there's a lady here, you have ovarian cyst, and they book an appointment for you to have a surgery. I prophesy to you that the ovarian cyst is revised. I pay into the prayer point and I grab it. I was so excited. I was praying. I come the carry shoulder after the prayer I don't finish. I come the carry shoulder. I say, ovarian cyst, you don't disappear. You know, they again. I not go do surgery. Then I called this gynecologist secretary. I said I want to book an appointment to see the doctor, and they make an appointment for me. And I went there after 2 days, hoping that okay, the cyst will no longer be there, because I don't pray, I don't do fasting and prayer. I told my mom the prophecy that the pastor gave. I called my whole family. I was so excited. I can't be happy. I say, the sickness don't finish. Oh, I no go do surgery again. Oh, Pastor Jerry don't pray for me. Oh, I don't see him why. Like, I came into the prophecy. That was what I told my mom. My mom was praying. My mom was very happy. She said, I told you, the God that I serve will not allow you to do surgery. Binta, you need to have more faith in God. You see, Pastor Jerry don't see your problem. You are not going to have a surgery. I told you. My mom was so happy. Everybody in my family, they were happy for me. Even me. I can't roll for ground. I can't happy say, I no go do ovarian cyst. Julia told me, go to hospital, go and book for an appointment to remove that thing from your stomach, for you to be okay. She explained to me, like, this thing, they affect the body. Oh. Exactly what the doctor told me. So I went there to check if the cyst was still there. I can't be happy. Immediately they said, open your leg. I say, no go there in Jesus' name. What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. I opened my toto, they took something there. The ovarian cyst come big past as it did before. That was when it became very clear to me, Binta, you need to save yourself. You need to save yourself. And I was kind of disappointed. I'm like, okay, after all my testimony, I was praying because Pastor Jerry saw my ovarian cyst problem, and I came into the prayer, and I still came here today. I am hearing something else, that the ovarian cyst is getting big. So I just advised myself, babe, you need to save yourself. I told them, okay, I am ready for the surgery. They make an appointment for me. They told me this whole thing started around 2022. My foolishness no let me go do the surgery, and we were already in 2023. So I told them, okay, make an appointment for me. So they booked an appointment for me to come again to do some tests, blah blah blah. The appointment was around March. I was supposed to have the surgery around March. They told me I need to do one more test. So I did the test, and I was waiting for the result to come out. Mind you, at work, there's this Nigeria guy. We Nigerians, and we they do anyhow. We just feel okay because we are one. We have rights to talk to each other anyhow. There's this Nigeria guy that worked with me in the same company. This guy was really on my head. Oh, your breast can't big oh. See how your face is just a sono person. Your breast is too big now. You added a lot of weight. Are you pregnant? Ovarian cyst can actually change a lot of things in your body. My boobs became big. I added weight. I was working out every morning. Like, it's a must. I wake up around 4 or 5 a.m. I must do workouts before I go to job. After my job, I will still do workouts. I was eating healthy. There was nothing like junk food. There was nothing like carbs. I was eating healthy and I was still adding weight. My boobs became very big and my period was like tap. Because of ovarian cyst, my period changed from normal period to being something I can't even describe. Like, if I put pad before 30 minutes, it's full and my whole body will be stained with blood because of changes in my body. So if I am going to job, I take one full pack of pad. It's not even enough. This full packet that is like, if you open it, you see like 10 or 12 inside. It's not enough for me to use just for how many hours. And there's a pharmacy in front of where I work. I will still go there to buy another one. The thing, they like the period, they flow like tap, boom, boom. And this Nigeria boy told me, your boobs are getting too big. You are adding a lot of weight. Let me tell you how the guy put it. Binta, wafa, your breast is just a big every day. You can't fat. These pimples, you know, go find something to remove them for your face. See how you can't big, you can't full everywhere. Your belly can't even big self. What in there your belly? You get belly. This was how this Nigeria guy. We are not even friends. We are not even in the same department. You have the right to speak to me like this because we are from the same country. Can you do this to somebody else? I was very, very upset with the way this guy. Everybody was there. They were laughing. You know, white people. And the worst thing this guy did was he translated what he said to me to these other local people. Did you hear what I told Binta? I said her boobs are getting big, her stomach is big, she's eating too much. I think she's pregnant. He translated what he told me in pidgin to these people. Everybody, they were laughing at me. This thing really, really paid me. And this guy, he don't already get too much reports. Yeah, like a lot of people, they report him to the management and they gave him first warning, they gave him second warning, they give you third warning in my company. That is it, they will fire you. And they told him, if any other person come to the office to report you, you are going to get your third warning and you will be fired. And my friend told me, go and report him. And I thought about it. Like, Cyprus is very difficult. For you to get this kind of job in Cyprus, in this kind of big company, is very difficult. You need to know somebody that knows somebody that will take you there. The only Nigerians, the only black people they have in the kitchen was me and this guy. You get this Nigerian guy. We were the only, like, among all the Africans that came to that place to apply for job, the only people they accepted was me and him. He got there before me. And I did not just go there on my own. I got there through my chef. A connection. You have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that will link you into the company. And there was a little chance for this guy to be fired. If I go to the office to report him, that will be the end. And I thought about it. This guy is from my country. Go come be like, say, I want to remove food from person mouth when we are all struggling to survive in Cyprus. I told my friend, I said, babe, she's from Poland. I said, this is what this guy told me. That day, I was supposed to close by 4 p.m. then do another extra hour until 9 p.m. I left job around 2 p.m. because waiting the guy tell me, I can't think about it. I got home, I had to like take off my clothes to look at my boobs and my stomach in a mirror. Because of what he told me, I got very sad. I was crying because you don't just come for people like that. You don't know what I am going through. You don't know if I have a sickness that is affecting my body physically and mentally. You don't know what I'm going through. Everybody see me like, oh, she's okay. I am not okay. I was battling with ovarian cyst. I was battling with fibroid. I forgot to tell you guys. And the doctor also found fibroid in my system that was growing along with this ovarian cyst. And the fibroid was getting big, to be honest. My stomach became very, very big. I have a sack of ovarian cyst in my stomach, and I have big fibroid in my stomach. And this Nigerian boy come dey tell me say your breast dey big every day, your stomach is getting big every day, your face is getting rough every day. Go clear these pimples wey dey your face, abeg. She told me, go and report him. If you report him now, he will be fired. Like, it doesn't stand well with me for me to report my own country per se, but we too they do. We dey feel say, okay, because we be one, we come from the same place, we have, you cannot, like the way this guy spoke to me, you cannot speak to somebody else like that, like a local lady or a white lady. You can't do that. I called him the next day. I said, let me tell you something. You don't speak to people like that. I expected this guy to say, Binta, I am sorry. It will never happen again. Now true I talk now. Now lie, your breast no big. Your breast big now. Wetin come be the problem? I don't talk and wetin you want to put? Wetin I want to put when you know say if I don't go report you now, your own don't finish. There's something they don't take in my company. Anything that has to do with sexual something, you like harassing somebody or forcing somebody to do something they don't want to do, or body shaming somebody, they don't take that in that company. They respect women, like they protect women too much in that place. They don't take shit. Lady they like this, they up than the men. They protect women too much in that company, the company where I work. I just look at him, I just shake my head and say, this boy don't know what I go fit do. But I know I can't see him for bus station one day, or can't see him for outside. He go say, now because of Binta, now they sack me. I said, God, I came to this company not just to work. I came to this company to learn how to tolerate people, to learn how to overlook, to learn how to work on myself, to learn how to ignore some people with bullshit. So I just forget about it. He never apologized to me until today. Remember, I did one test before and they told me to come for the test. I was supposed to pick up the test, I think, March 23. Yeah, I was supposed to pick up the test, the report, March 23, and take it to my doctor to analyze everything to me. And normally, before you do surgery, they tell you to go to do a lot of things. They check your bone, they check your back, they check your eyes, they check everything to know if you are physically okay, or to know if you have any other thing that can affect your surgery process. So I go there with I went to work that morning, and I told my boss during break I will go to hospital to pick up my report, and I don't think I'll be able to come back to the job. Depends. If I finish early, I will come back. If I don't finish early, that means tomorrow I will resume back. It means I'm going to work half day today, and my boss told me, okay, no problem. If you need help, we can actually tell one of the driver to take you to the hospital. And I called my partner. He came to pick me up. I left my bag at the job because since I already called my partner to come and pick me to be more faster for me to be standing at the bus stop waiting for bus for how many hours, I left my house key and everything. I went to the hospital with my uniform, hoping that I will go there, pick up my report, show to my daughter, and go back to job. I got there, they hold me down. They did not allow me to go back. The situation was out of hand. The doctor told me, you need an emergency surgery. If they tell me on phone, I will not show up. You are not going anywhere this time around, because if they call me to tell me on phone, oh, your report is out, it's very bad, blah, 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 I will still dodge them like I used to do. He said, you are not going anywhere. We need to put you in admission right now. You need an emergency surgery. I said, no, my bag is at job. I have my uniform. I dey smell food. I dey smell kitchen food. I go hospital with smoke. I was smelling rice and stew and local food, blah, blah, blah. I went to the hospital just to pick up my result, and they held me down. They did not allow me to go back. They said, this is out of control. We need to do an emergency surgery for you. I was supposed to pick up that report to show to my daughter, and then we will make another appointment for me to do my surgery. That day, they gave me the report, and the doctor said, you are not going anywhere. We have to put you on admission right now. They sent a security man along with me to go to this office for this examination. Another one. Mind you, I was very, very hurty. I never had a pain in my stomach throughout this whole process that the doctor was talking about ovarian cyst. I never had any single pain in my stomach, but I knew something was wrong. My face was totally out of control. So we got there. They told me ovarian cyst is not the cause of your acne. Mind you, ovarian cyst was the cause of my breakout. Julia was the one that that educated me. She explained everything to me. Ovarian cyst is the cause of this problem that you are having, Binta. I told her, I said, all the doctors I went to, they told me it's not because of ovarian cyst. She said, it's because of ovarian cyst. And I went online and I read something like that. They said, if you have ovarian cyst, you're going to have some acne breakout, some this one, change of menstruation, and blah, blah, blah. It's good for you to speak up. It's good for you to open up. And I saw this video that I did, like I cancelled my wedding, and I was seeing something like, why are you speaking about your marriage on the internet? Why are you opening up about... Shut up. If I want to speak up, don't try to shut me up. I don't like it. This is my channel. If I kept quiet then, if I didn't open up to Julia, I will not even know where my problems were coming from. I will still be like, I don't want to do this surgery. My mom don't want me to open my belly. I don't want to have my stomach open. She's one of the people that I feel very comfortable to speak about something with Julia. I don't see her as a friend. I see her as an elder sister. I told Julia, I said, I am done with YouTube. I don't want to do YouTube again. I go close now. She said, you forget saying that through YouTube, I tell you, that thing ring for my brain. It ring for my head. I don't forget as me and the babe to even meet said. I don't be lie. She said, no, even if na 1 naira you dey see for YouTube, they manage am. Even if na 2 naira you dey see for YouTube, they manage am. You know, easy. I say I know they do again. Like, I don't get views, like I am just posting videos, no money. The last time, I told her, I said the last time I got paid on YouTube was October last year. Until now, October last year. What is wrong with my voice? October last year was the last time I got paid on YouTube. How much? The money was not even up to 18 euro. Not even up to $80, I mean, not euro. Not even up to that. I said, why will I waste my time to record a video and then waste another whole 1 week to edit one video because I have other things that I'm doing? I said, I know they do again. I want close and one stop. She said, even if na 1 view you dey get for your video, they upload them. Even if na 2 view, they upload them. I don't want you to give up on YouTube. Mind you, she's actually the reason why I have this channel. This is not my main channel. Like I said, my channel was demonetized and I got very upset after I wrote a lot of appeals to YouTube. They refused to reinstall my channel and I just got very angry. I deactivated my main YouTube channel. This channel is just like, I just play, no views, nothing, but Julia just they push me. If I want to give up, she go just push me. Then when they push small pikin when no get sense or yeah, do this thing, that is how she don't they push me since I opened this channel. If not for her, I don't think I'll still be on YouTube until now. When you guys are trying to tell me, don't speak about your relationship, don't speak about your boyfriend. If I want to speak about my relationship, this is my relationship. If I want to speak about my echoes, allow me. Don't try to shut me up. Stop it. Don't do that to me. I'm an adult. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to come up here to say something that will affect me, to say something that I am not sure of. The surgery issues, so I got there, they did not allow me to go back home. They said, no, you need an emergency surgery. I was afraid for this thing not to burst inside my stomach. So I told them, okay, can I just go home to freshen up and then pick the few things I want? They said, no, we are not going to allow you to go because you will not come back. I told them, trust me, I am going to come back because they just told me I need an emergency surgery due to what they saw on my report. So if I still want to act stupid to tell them no, I don't want to do it, means I want to use my own hand to kill myself. I need to check up on Elena. Oh my God, Elena woke up without crying, nothing. They allowed me to go home to pick up the few things I need, and I actually came back to the hospital. They told me you are not going to eat as from 9 p.m. You are not going to do this after surgery. I came back, they told me, did you have underwear? Did you have nightgown? I don't have. I did not plan for this. I just told you guys I was going home to pick up my stuff. You guys never said anything about underwear, this one. I came back and I was just waiting for the next day. They told me your surgery is going to be around 9 a.m. blah blah blah. And I just messaged my boss. I said I'm not going to be at work tomorrow because they told me I need an emergency surgery. And mind you, the room they kept coming to see if I was there or if I left. This surgery was free. It's not like they are telling me to pay anything. I did not spend shishi. Nothing. They are trying to save my life. I was doing shakara. I did not spend money on this surgery. Then the following day, They came, they said, did you shave? I said, I shave. Have you had a surgery before? No, this is my first surgery. Okay, we want you to sign this paper. I signed the paper, and we want you to pack your hair. We want you to take off your clothes. We want you to do this, wear this gown, blah, blah, blah. They rolled me inside the theater. I got there. If you see the code, oh my goodness, the same code that I experienced during my C-section. Man, the code in theater room is horrible. It's like a freezer. The doctor, they inject me. He's like, I want you to reach from 1 to 5, 1, 2. That was all I could remember. The next thing, I found myself in my room again with horrible pains, with this. The doctor told me, tomorrow you'll be going home. Huh? Tomorrow with these pains? He said, yes. What is this? It's just a minor surgery. We forgot to tell you. The ovarian cyst, we remove it. It's a very big sac filled up with hair and teeth. And this one, another thing was the fibroid. We remove the fibroid. Everything is okay now. Your system is okay. Tomorrow morning, we discharge you and you go home. With these pains, I thought I was going to stay there for maybe 1 or 2 weeks. No, you go home. This is not a C-section where you have to stay for 4 days at the hospital or 3 days. After ovarian cyst, sometimes we just say, we go home. There's nothing there. It's just a minor surgery. To them, it's a minor surgery. But to me, I was going through a lot of pains. So I called my family. I said I had an emergency surgery. And they were praying for me. And the next day, my partner, he came to pick me and we got home. They gave me only Panadol. They refused to give me medication. They told me, you have to buy this medication outside. We cannot give you more than Panadol. They actually discharged me on Saturday. And most of the pharmacies, they don't even open on Saturday. After the ovarian cyst surgery, some of the pimples, they dried. I went to the old pharmacy I was going before, and he directed me to one dermatologist. I got there, like they treated me with respect. There was nothing like resist. They put a lot of machines to check my face, to check my blood, everything, to know where the problem was coming from. And he told me, we are going to handle your situation with care. Like they tried. When I said they did a lot of things just to make sure I get my face. He told me, you will do chemical peel, you will do, like, I spent almost 900 euro for this dermatologist and a lot of medication I bought, and they gave me antibiotic to heal this to kill this acne from inside my blood. Yeah, if you are having acne problem, don't just depend on only the facial treatment. This acne, if they are not going, it might be something else. It might be, okay, you have ovarian cyst, you have something in your system that is causing this acne. I tried a lot of products, like a lot of products. Nothing worked for me. It was when my friend told me that ovarian cyst can actually cause acne. That was when my eyes became open. I said, okay, I need to do something. I started my dermatologist treatment, and they actually gave me a lot of discount. I went for, how many times? I think about 5 times. I went for facial, and I did a facial peeling and just a mid peeling, and they gave me a cream I can use in the morning, another cream during the day, another cream at night, different facial soap. Yeah, this thing, they are expensive. The lowest, the cheapest is 40 euro to 45 euro. Like, I have a lot of acne products during that period, and I was using them back to back. There was this particular chemical she added to my product. Is an acne chemical. It's like an acid. This thing, if I apply it on my face, do you know where I feel pain? I feel pain in my brain. Go be like, say, my head, the tongue. The thing go, they shake for my brain. It's very, very hot. The chemical actually work on the acne, and it's very, very painful. It's very, very hot. You don't feel the pains on your face. You feel the pains from your brain, and your face will be burning. This dermatologist is the best I've ever met in my life in Cyprus. The lady treated me, and she told me after the whole thing that my face will be normal after 1 year. She's like, oh, it's going to take you another 1 year for you to clear this dark spot that will be on your face. I'm like, leave that for me. I am the princess of products on YouTube. I know what to do to clear dark spots. What I want is just for you to get rid of these pimples. And this medication she placed me on, the medication actually worked for me. She said, now that you are done with this ovarian cyst, we need to fire this acne from inside, from your blood. She placed me on the antibiotic. This antibiotic, I take 2 in the morning, I take 2 in the afternoon, I take 2 at night, like I was consuming a lot of antibiotic. The antibiotic actually helped me. The antibiotic killed the acne from inside, and we just followed up with the facial treatment. That was how the acne, everything was gone. And I said thanks to Julia. If not for Julia, to be honest, if I want to listen to my mom and her, I have faith in God, I have this, I am praying, and I have faith in God. But sometimes you just have to use your brain. You have to use your brain, you get. And me also, okay, Pastor Jerry saw my case, blah blah blah. Okay, Pastor Jerry saw my case, but the ovarian cyst was still there. God can actually answer your prayer in another way. Okay, even though Pastor Jerry prophesied on that, and I did the surgery, I went to theater, and I came out alive. It's another testimony. It's something you get. I'm not trying to say, okay, because my mom believed in God, or she have faith, I am a demon or I am a devil. I trust in God, I believe in God. Without God, I would not be alive today. So I have faith in God, I believed in God. So after the whole thing, I said, okay, a lot of black spots were still on my face. I bought Fumbat A and black spot corrector, and what's the name of the soap? Is it Mulatto? Was it Mulatto? I don't remember. I used it only for 2 weeks, and my whole face became very, very normal. Everything went from those pictures and video you saw to this. I'm coming back. I need to attend to my princess. She needs to eat. Okay, I am back. I don't even know where I stopped because I had to like pause to feed Elena. Elena, stay there. Oh my God, stay there. She's awake. I pray she allow me to complete this video, and I am tired. I need to hurry up with the video. I need to eat because I am hungry. I took just apple cider vinegar. Oh no. Elena, go back. Oh no. Jesus Christ. What is that? Go back. As a lady, we need to go for control every now and then. Ovarian cyst will not give you a signal. You might not even have a breakout. Breakout during ovarian cyst problem is not for everybody. Some people, they have breakout. Some people, they don't have breakout. Some people don't even know they have something like this in their system. You need to check every now and then. I know it's expensive if you are watching from Nigeria, but if you live in abroad, it's free if you go to some hospital. And if you have Jesse, or if you go to government hospital, it's free. What took me to hospital was because of my spinal cord problem. Then what they discovered was something else. You understand? Was something else that was not even related to my back problem. If I did not go for this MRI scan, I won't even know that I have something like this in my body. All the hospitals I went to in Nigeria, nobody spoke about this ovarian cyst to me, and this thing like is a big sack. There was no symptom. The only thing I noticed then was just the acne and the pimples breakout. I was not sick. I was eating well. I was working out every day, but my stomach was very big. My boobs became very big, but a lot of things changed with my period. Then after the surgery, the doctor told me sometimes you wait after 3 months or after 6 months before you can start seeing your period. But God is wonderful. God is so kind. I had my surgery. The next month, my period was already coming. You get it? So try to check your system. Try to go for control. Check what is going on.